Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to check out Capcom Arcade Stadium for the Nintendo Switch. This just came out the other day after the Nintendo Direct. I was looking forward to checking this out because it's literally an arcade extravaganza of 32 classic arcade Capcom hits. It's like a greatest hits version from different eras of Capcom, from Strider, Bionic Commando, Ghosts and Goblins, Super Street Fighter 2, you name it. Now, it is a free-to-play game. You can download it and get 1943, The Battle for Midway, completely free, and I believe they're doing Ghosts and Goblins for a limited time free as well. There's also an add-on pack that is available for purchase. If you buy this add-on pack, you get all 32 glorious titles completely free. Capcom sent me a review copy with all of the whole complete game in it. So special thanks to Capcom for sending this in for me to share with you guys, to show you guys the title. I'm excited about this. So let's go ahead and get started. Honestly, it is pretty cool. It's like a travel through time. Capcom, one of the greatest video game companies out there ever. So you can see here's the main menu. We got Ghosts and Goblins, Section Z. I have no idea what that is called. I think Taki no Banka. I don't think that came in the United States. Legendary Wings. We got Bionic Commando, 1943. Forgotten Worlds. That one's a classic. I used to play that on Genesis a lot. Ghouls and Ghosts. Strider. Dynasty Wars. Final Fight, 1941. We got Senjo no Akami 2. So we got some Japanese only titles in here as well. Mega Twins. Carrier Air Wing, Street Fighter, Capcom, Commando, Captain Commando, Varth, Warriors of Fate, Street Fighter 2 Hyper, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Powered Gear, Cyberbots, 19XX, Battle Circuit, Giga Wing, 1944, Pro Gear. So you can see we got a lot of content here. Now some of these you can see have a Japanese English logo right there. It's the half pink, half blue. That means there's two different versions of the game. So you get immediate access to online leaderboards. So there's online leaderboards for all of these games. You can compete against other people around the world. That's pretty cool. You can experience head-to-head or work together in local multiplayer. Each title comes with new quality of life improvements like rewind features. So if you die, you can rewind the game and just keep playing. You could change the speed. You could save and load like an emulator. There's also unlockable special frames, so it looks like you're playing at an arcade cabinet, things like that. And you can play different versions. So you can play a Japanese version, you can play the American version. So let's look at some of the display settings. So you can see there's super preset, custom, normal, dash. So you could do global changes right here. It changes everything like the frame and display size, everything all at once. Super is pretty cool. You can do impress, so you can see purple, green, so it's changing the cabinet. You could even do none, so you can see there's no cabinet. There's cow, Capcom logo, title logo, so you can do a lot of different mini cute, impress, upright. So you can see I have it simulated like I'm in a cabinet. Mini cute blue. So you could change what you want your cabinet to look like. So we'll do impress. You can do a display filter. So you could change. You could do none. You can do type A, type B. So you got a lot of different options that you could do right here. You could even do screen orientation. So if you wanted to play tablet mode, you could take this out and check this out. If I wanted to just do tablet only, which I'll show you guys, I could have it display lengthwise, like so, for whatever reason. Or if I wanted to have it bigger, you can play it like I guess like a classic arcade machine, like so, like that. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of different options that you could do with it. And what's cool is you can also put all your options across all the games. So if you have a certain preference, you could choose to do it that way. So, let's go ahead and get started with the painkiller of them all. We'll do Ghosts and Goblins. You can see there's special challenges. So you can do a score challenge, you can do a special challenge, or you can just start the game like normal. and you enter your quarter like so, and you could do a lot of credits. There are little trophies. You just saw there was a triumph that I completed, so there is in-game trophies and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. So there's a huge amount of games. Each pack comes with like 8 games or more, so about like 10 or 8 games. Oh, I'm already started at it. So I'm not the best at Ghosts and Goblins. I actually prefer the Sega Genesis version more than anything, because you can at least shoot up and down, and it has better power-ups. Just overall, I think it's a little bit more of an adaptive game than anything. But there's no denying that Ghosts and Goblins is a very historical piece of Capcom lore and legend. You just gotta get good at it. Now the sound is pretty good. Oh, there we go. Anyways, to easily go back to play different games, you go down, select another game, and you'll find yourself immediately back in the arcade. So some of these I've never checked out. I used to play Legendary Wings all the time on the NES. It's not that great of a game, but it has a special nostalgic place in my heart. So here we go. The music is definitely good times for me. And it is a shooter, so it was a little different at the time. I was used to most shooters being like Gradius and R-Type, where it's like spaceships and stuff, but they made it like a Greek mythology type of thing. You definitely got to power up your characters ASAP, or else you get lost in the shuffle. It's been a while since I played it. I'm better at the NES version. So you do these little 2D segments where you get sucked in. Alright, so the game completely changes the vibe in the environment. Now in the NES version, you're actually flying in these segments. But it is a pretty cool game for what it is back in the day. So each game is pretty faithful rendition of it. And I think it's pretty cool that Capcom did this because, oh, and you can see there's special events going on. You see how there's money right here? You could earn credits that go towards, like, I guess they're like Capcom tokens or something like that. They go towards your ranking. So you earn the most, like, coins with the Capcom ranking, and it could definitely do certain things for you. I forgot exactly what it was, but there's something with those coins that you earn for the limited time. Look at this. Such a great little opening intro. Classic. So definitely, anyways, my point was a lot of these arcade games are showing up in arcade archives, or some of these like collections, like the Genesis collection, and they also recently had the Konami classics and all that. So you're seeing a lot of these companies take advantage of their IP, especially on the Switch, and a lot of them are putting them out in these bundles, which is pretty cool. Capcom could have been greedy and just kept selling them separate. You could charge your weapon, by the way, and do like a huge powerful attack. I actually prefer this version more than the original. And this one was also on the Sega Genesis. You can shoot down, you can shoot up, you can do all sorts of different things that just make it more versatile than the original. I shouldn't have did that. I hate the flame period on both of the games. Just not that good of a weapon. Let's check out Street Fighter. Street Fighter is my favorite fighting game. So, again, like for example, Street Fighter 2 is already out on the Anniversary Collection that came out not too long ago. So you're doubling up a little bit when you buy the arcade packs. I guess there's multiple ways to play Street Fighter 2 on the Switch now. Such an iconic opening right here. But you can never have too much Street Fighter, right? And I'm sure you could also play online against people on this too, which is pretty cool. You can do online versus. T-Hawk. I remember it was a big deal when these new fighters came out. But it was like, Jesus Christ, when's Street Fighter 3 gonna finally come out? And yeah, I'm not doing too hot. So yeah, I suck at video games. I'm in mommy's basement. Eat all day with my command center. Alright. We'll get this. Oh shit. I'm not actually trying to play right now. I'm just kind of demonstrating. Yeah, that's it. Demonstrating the game for you guys. No, we'll try for real now. I keep thinking plus is to start. It's minus to start. It's minus to start. I keep thinking it's plus. All right, so we'll play for real this time. For realsies. Let's do it. Mexico. All right. There we go. We're doing it. Let's just be like the computer and spam our attacks. Oh, we both had supers. Let me change the display settings just so it won't. There we go. We'll play this way. Look at that CRT look. It looks so much cooler on my actual TV screen than the Elgato. There we go. Got a block. The throws. There we go. Ah, mother fudger. Anyways, let's go back to the next game. Let's select a different game. So you can see lots of stuff here for people. Whether it's fighting, whether it's a shooter, whether it's a platformer game, you get a lot of different options in here. Some games I've never heard of. So, definitely a good variety of stuff. Let's do some Commando. Put some credits in. Classic game. I have the NES version. A lot of these had NES ports. This one is so much better than the NES port. The NES port was so choppy and so tough. I would have liked Gunsmoke to be on this, but Gunsmoke ain't on this. This is close to what Gunsmoke is like. Gunsmoke would have been a good one if they could have added it. Maybe some other Capcom games, like Darkstalkers, I believe. They didn't add that on here. I'm wondering what they have planned for this series. If maybe they'll be adding more eventually, maybe some more games. But either way, it's a pretty cool little idea. You know what I mean? I saw the announcement for it coming to the Switch. I was like, all right, that's cool. I could get behind a little arcade pack and check it out. And again, you could download 1943 and Ghosts and Goblins as of this video for a limited time for free. Ghosts and Goblins ain't always going to be free, so get it while you still can. And a lot of these games are already available in different bundles and packs as well, but you know what? You can get this different version. You know, Konami, Namco have their own arcade bundles as well. And there we go. Boom, baby. Stage complete. Oh, he's smoking. You won't see that in games too often anymore. Alright, so let's go ahead, choose a different game. And we could save right here as well. So we'll have a save spot. So we can go back and continue off. So you can see, and also check this out. Rewind mode. If I wanted to, I can rewind to where I just died. I could change the speed. You can make the game play a lot faster. Look at that. You can make the game play in ultra speed. Isn't that funny? Slow it down to super slow-mo. Like Ace Ventura. I can do that in super slow-mo. Regular. There we go. But yeah, if you screw up, you can just rewind. I think that's a cool feature that a lot of these different bundles have presented recently. So, not half bad. Pretty legit, if I must say so myself. There we go. Got him. This version of the game is so much better than the NES version. Well, anyways, guys, you get the gist. Pretty good little arcade pack. If you buy all the add-ons, you get about 32 different titles. It is free to download with 1943. And then you also, oh look, you get experience too as you progress. So I got class up. So as you play, as you earn these like Capcom tokens and stuff, you'll get a rank up. You earn different frames, you earn different unlockables, stuff like that. So not half bad. See, there's my Caspo up there. Those are the points that you get. So yeah, I think it's actually a pretty little cool game. You could change the ROM version as well. Let's see if we could figure out the difference between the Japanese version. So you can adjust the settings. Let's see if we could change the ROM version. ROM version English, ROM version Japan. So there's Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior, Street Fighter 2. So it's a Japan version and a English version. I'm not sure. Oh, here's the Japan. Let's check the version of the Japan. Let's see what the Japanese version has. That's different. I'm honestly not sure what differences there would be. I think it would be very minor. Because it looks like they're in English no matter what. Such a classic game. I think I was in first grade when this came out. Let's speed it up. There we go. Oh, let's rewind. I didn't like that. And you could even change, like move around the border and stuff. Just to give you that whole VR type of feel. So, yeah. You guys get the gist. Not a half bad little shindig, guys. You could just free to download it, get 1943, play the game. I'm going to be checking these out a lot. I like these arcade bundles and retro bundles and stuff. I might have a retro night pretty soon. Special thanks to Capcom for sending it. Thank you so much. And guys, thank you for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.